going on, guys? Deathwatch Gaming back with another video for you guys today. Today I'm playing Lulu support. Lulu is one of the better supports in my opinion, but she's also kind of complex. Not for the reasons you think. Her mechanics are fairly straightforward, but the fact that she has a lot of options for what she does can make it a little bit intimidating and a little bit difficult to figure out how to play her. So, Lulu's passive is Pix. So basically, Pix is a fairy companion. When I basic attack, Pix will follow up with 3 basic bolts if he's hovering around me. Lulu's Q fires 2 bolts, 1 from you, 1 from Pix, depending on where your cursor is placed. If Pix is on an enemy or an ally, it will basically point the bolt wherever your cursor is. At the end of the day, it will meet me in the middle. If Pix is on an enemy in front of me, or if an ally is beside me, the bolt will come from them. It's a little bit complex. Lulu's W, when granted to an ally, gives them movement speed and attack speed. When I use it on an enemy, it polymorphs them, turning into a little box thing that can't attack. Lulu's E, it grants a shield to an ally, but for an enemy, Pix hits, stays on them, and hits them. Lulu's ultimate, I buff an ally, giving them increased health, increase in size, and slow enemy units. And at the end of the day, there's a circle when you first use it. If you cast it and the enemies are in the circle when you cast it, they get knocked up. A lot of what Lulu does is actually trying to figure out, do I use this ability on the enemy or on the ally? So it's very, very hard for me to actually specifically point out or kind of give general guidelines as to when you should use each for an enemy or an ally. But I'll walk through my thinking in each engagement so that way you can kind of get an idea of when I use it. So here, ultimately, I'm seeing that Vayne is probably getting knocked up a lot by him. What I probably should have done was I should have used my E to shield Vayne and then my W to stop him from attacking. Interesting enough, we have a Kha'Zix. I'm not really sure why someone run Kha'Zix support. Actually, I think he's just trolling. So again, situation here. He's walking away, Vayne's trying to get away. I'm going to go ahead and use E on him. So you saw there, at the end of the day, since Pix was on attacking him with my E, the bolt fired through him. That's important to remember. Ultimately there, wanted to kind of get some damage on him and help Vayne get away. That was kind of the logic of that situation. I'm going to go ahead and keep poking him just to get my mana flow band, hopefully give him a little bit of room. I'm going to go ahead and use my W on him, stop him from attacking, and boom, boom, boys, and get first blood. I don't know if I can save her here. I might be able to. I'm going to go ahead and use my E on him just because I thought Vayne would die. And boom, kaboom, boys, we get another kill. What I probably should have done is hedge my bets and say, okay, I think Vayne's going to live if I gave her the shield, but that was kind of a knee-jerk reaction. So at the end of the day, you see Lulu is a lot of deciding who gets what spell. Ultimately, I do think she gets better as the game goes on, just because, while these spells are actually incredibly nice. More importantly, the W, polymorphing someone so that they can't attack, that's going to become very helpful pretty much throughout the game in general. Just think about it. At the end of the day, if you can stop someone basically mid-rampage from attacking and turn them into a little vulnerable fox, that can really shut down a lot of people that require combos, or a lot of people that like to dive in and make them very vulnerable. A common example is Kha'Zix, Rengar, Akali, Echo, pretty much everyone on this entire team, except for Aphelios. You can't really stop Aphelios. Ultimately, I'm going to be maxing my Q first, just because of the damage component. WE, it's really kind of a toss-up as to which you want to max first. I would say I'm going to go W just because I feel like the longer the polymorph goes, the better. And ultimately, more movement speed and attack speed is better off than the shield or the damage. So I will kind of grant an executive decision here and say, you know what, I think W is better to max first. I can see some times where you'd want to max E first if, like, for example, the enemy teams are squishy, or you have a tank or whatnot. Or if they're really difficult to poke, they're incredibly long range, you just want to use E to poke. But, in general, I'm going to say, yeah, W is probably better. I should probably stop wasting my mana here. I'm going to go ahead and do that, just so Pix can... Oh yeah, I forgot. Pix grants visions on them. So at the end of the day, this is kind of helpful for someone like Kha'Zix who likes to go invisible, Vayne too, actually, Akali, things of that nature. So Lulu can counter some people in the more indirect ways. Lulu's ultimate is pretty good for turning a fight. I would say it's obviously best when you have a heavy engager. So for us, I probably use it on like Olaf or Hecarim right when he jumps into the crowd. That way they're all knocked up and he gets and either one of them gets a very nice kind of health buff. But you can also use it defensively. Sometimes you can use it as a counter engage tool. So let's say Kha'Zix jumps in on Vayne. I can buff Vayne up, give her more health to kind of hopefully survive the fight and kind of throw Kha'Zix off his little mojo. Yeah, I'm not really sure what they were going for with the team comp, especially Kha'Zix. I'm not really sure why Kha'Zix would go support here. Maybe doing it because walls. We're going to go ahead and speed her up here. I'm going to do this just so she can survive, to be honest with you, just so at the end of the day, whatever they were doing, it wouldn't kill her. It probably wasn't the wisest use of an ultimate, but at the end of the day, I'd rather burn my ultimate and have her not die. I'm going to do that just to kind of maybe shove him off a little bit. Kha'Zix is a lurkin, he be. Kha'Zix is a lurkin, he be. Kha'Zix is a lurkin, he be. Kha'Zix is a lurkin, so why don't... I'm not really sure what the hell this thing is around him. Oh, deals bonus magic. I don't really play with Kha'Zix. I don't really know his abilities too well, but yeah, if Vayne, for example, if Vayne was going to engage there, I probably would have given her the speed attack boost. But if Kha'Zix wanted to engage me there, I probably would have polymorphed him. I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to go ahead and speed boost Vayne, so... Oh, they saw me coming. Yeah, the pink. Good old pink. And I'm just going to hang out here just so Vayne can hopefully get some decent farm. How about a farm difference event here? So, somewhat decent. So yeah, ultimately just going to hopefully grant Vayne the opportunity and the space to kind of make up that CS difference. I don't really know if we can, just because Vayne's probably one of the worst early game CSers in the game, but hey, points for trying, right? I don't like this because I don't know where their jungler is, and it is an Echo Dark Harvest, so he obliterates squishies like me. Ironic. So I'm going to speed boost him here, give him the shield. Go ahead and take that because it saves Vayne's life. So ultimately what I did there is, there were 3 of them. There's no real point in polymorphing one person if there's 2 more attacking. So it's better to give Vayne that movement speed to get out of there and shield her to hopefully have her survive. That's my logic for that one. I'm going to go ahead and pick up boots on Theos and Holy Grail. I'm going to use my W to speed boost back just because it is so important. Theos and Holy Grail grants magic resist, AP, mana regen. Excuse me. How am I tired? I had 3 cups of coffee. Anyway.
Just a pinch.
Plus, whenever I shield someone, I basically heal them for a little bit, depending on how much damage I took, and it's stored in the Grail. If you guys want a more in-depth explanation of that, you guys can check out my Morg video. I explained it there. I'll probably actually explain a couple other of my mage support videos. But yeah. So ultimately, these 2 are going to be quintessential just because the AP, the mana regen, and I do a lot of shielding. I'm going to go something a bit more kind of off the rails. I actually probably am going to pick up Archangel's Staff, just because mana's always a big problem. But it's more so with Lulu, because so many of your cooldowns are very short, and a lot of them you like to use in quick repetition, especially with something like this. Yeah, Lulu definitely has a mana problem. She's a bit of a mana problem. So I'm going to go ahead and shield her here, just because I thought Kha'Zix would try and follow up with his Q like he did there. And as you see there, Pix was still on Vayne, so therefore he shot the Q bolt from there. I think Kha'Zix is over here. I don't really like this. I don't really know where Kha'Zix is, but I think he's over here. And I don't like how Vayne's got decent chip damage already, and is kind of hanging out and Aphelios obviously is a big problem. I'm not really sure what Vayne is doing though. Like, are we trying to bait out a fight? Like, what's kind of the gist here? Yeah, I'm not really sure what we're doing. I'm not really sure what we're doing. About the CS difference? Okay, it's not, it's close a hair. Probably like by 1 or 2 CS, but it's still kind of significant. Vayne, if you want CS, then I can shield you. I'm gonna go ahead and hold off on my W, just because, again, I'm not really sure when they're going to jump on me, or if. But the second that they do, I want to be ready with the polymorph to either stop them from attacking, or get out. I'm going to go ahead and speed boost right here, just to kind of help with that whole situation. I do not like this one bit. Yeah, I do not like that at all. Ah, god frickin' damn it. Where were you? Oh, he's going to come in and clean up. I was thinking about using my ultimate there, but I just didn't think it was really worth it. Alright then, that explains a lot. At the end of the day, this is a 100-second cooldown for an ultimate, and my death timer was like, what, 20 seconds? Not really worth it, in my opinion, to burn the ultimate, considering I was probably going to die anyway.
Turret plating will soon fall.
I will admit, though, probably did waste my Ignite and Flash there. Feels bad, man. Okay, so Hecarim's kind of... Okay, we have Kha'Zix over here, just kind of letting you know. I'm going to speed boost Vayne because she's slow AF. Oh, dude, you are not. So I did this to kind of save myself because I saw Hecarim coming. I did that to, yeah, again, to kind of save myself because I saw Hecarim coming. Otherwise, I would have just died gracefully. But since I saw Hecarim coming, I'm like, okay, slow them down. You know, at the end of the day, the longer I can survive, the more likely we are winning that fight. So the difference is that before, why I didn't use my ultimate before to kind of prolong that, even though I probably could have won it, was Hecarim didn't even bother coming down this way until both of us were dead. Now that I saw that Hecarim was coming, I'm like, okay, now that's a good time to use this. I'm gonna go ahead and speed boost Olaf because he's one of the guys that actually slow Echo down. I do not like this one bit. Go ahead and speed boost myself just so I can kind of help out your boy. Go ahead and heal him off that rail. Oh my good golly gosh, man. He's insane! He's a madman! I'm not really sure what to do. Speed boost Hecarim with damage. Shield Hecarim. No, shield Olaf. Lost boss. We gotta run, boss. I don't know if it's all alive though. Again, did this here because I saw Yasuo coming, and I saw them trying to turn and burn. Probably not the best use of an ultimate, to be perfectly honest with you, but at the end of the day, we are getting killed, boys. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Are we going on this, or? Okay, yeah, I don't mind going in on this. It's just, yeah. Gonna speed boost Hecarim for the damage. In the shield, use the jungler. I'm gonna kill him first. Actually, I'm gonna kill me first, but still, he's more important. But yeah. Very interesting game so far. I did not expect us to take that all the way to where we did. I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I need mana. Gonna go ahead and speed this myself. Get back in the lane more quickly. But yeah, sometimes this is just a good like save your bacon tool. As you see me using it in such way. Okay, I need a Callie. Probably not gonna kill her anytime soon. Yeah, she's doing pretty good. Unfortunate, boys. Unfortunate. Probably gonna speed boost Vayne to get her out of here. Shield her from all the damage. And same thing, probably just gonna shield her here to hopefully kind of let her survive that. I do not like this one bit though, because I'm not really sure. Kha'Zix is not a normal champion, but he's not doing too bad. Oh darn it, I missed him. Well, Olaf Boss, I respect the plays we're looking at here, but it's really worth it. Do this just because that way you can attack. So right there at the end of the day, I didn't want Echo to escape.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Actually, I probably could stick him. Shield her, that way in case she takes damage. So yeah, right there, I smelled blood, and I say, okay, Echo, like, you're gonna die. So at the end of the day, when I polymorph him, he can't use any spells, therefore he can't do the little teleport thing, he can't So, gonna kinda, hopefully, see if speed boost Olaf over there. Unfortunately, not really. Echo decided to have other plans and take revenge. Waha. Alright. So again, did that mostly just to survive. And Vayne can finish him off. Please let me get out. Oh my god, I got out. Classic. But yeah, no, did that, again, survive and turn the fight. They don't have a Yasuo. Our Yasuo hasn't really been that toxic. He's just been freaking ripping on y'all. Ah, they surrendered. Alright, boys. I think I might call that for a Lulu gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.